Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Tailback takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Running it back. It's Johnson. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on the first down for the Hogs. Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Razorbacks are in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Matthews. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded here. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
They'll run it to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? He steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team the game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Matthews. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. In the red area, it's Matthews. Important second down play coming up. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And that kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
We'll try the jet sweep here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a shotgun run call. Ball carrier running through tackles. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in for an excellent run. Quarterback drops back. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. Coming up, second down and goal. I'm not sure how the quarterback sneak. I don't think he broke the plane. That defensive front rising up to stop him. So nothing on the previous play sets up a third and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a
touchdown, Razorbacks. This quarterback on fire today. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Turner trying to create good field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Gonna run it. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up in this third down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The Razorbacks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Contact as he let the ball go. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
The quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was coming, and it paid off.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Second and goal, but backed up now to the 15. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Always looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Well, this offense continues to roll. You wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Just runs through a man. A mismatch.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Hogs. Strong game by this quarterback. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. It tests the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vols. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On the ground, it's Russell. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up the 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. Who's in? Touchdown, Razorbacks. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a lead.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back?
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Here's the throw deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's when the drive will start. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Russell. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using his legs, it's Lewis. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Staley. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here it is, first and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air. It's Jackson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Arkansas. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking right, this one caught. And he stopped short. Big play by the defense to keep this a 5-point game in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to create better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Touchdown, Hogs. On the scoop and score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Catch made on the left side. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Back to throw again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Vols with first and 10 here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits, sacks, and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Fouls. Here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll run it here. Makes a nice move there. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Razorbacks churn out another first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.